Scene script: how might one respond to the jealousy of a narcissist? Stoicism and ancient philosophy may hold the answer. Stoicism, born in the bustling markets of ancient Athens, is a philosophy that emphasizes the cultivation of virtue, wisdom, and inner peace. It is a guiding beacon in a world often clouded by the fog of emotional turmoil and uncertainty. It teaches us to focus on what is within our control, and to accept what is not with grace and equanimity. At the heart of Stoicism lie three core principles. The first is self-control, the inner strength to resist the pull of negative emotions and impulsive reactions. This is particularly useful when dealing with narcissistic jealousy, as it allows us to keep our composure, preventing us from being drawn into the emotional whirlwind that a narcissist often creates. The second principle is acceptance. This is not a passive resignation, but rather a conscious acknowledgement of the nature of things. Narcissists are often driven by an insatiable desire for validation and a deep-seated fear of inadequacy. Recognizing this can help us understand that their jealousy is more a reflection of their own internal struggles than of our worth or actions. The final principle is indifference to external events. This doesn't mean apathy or disinterest, but rather a detachment from the uncontrollable aspects of life. It's about understanding that people's opinions, actions, and emotions are their own and should not dictate our peace of mind. This can be a powerful shield against the manipulative tactics and envious outbursts of a narcissist. Applying these principles of Stoicism in the face of narcissistic jealousy can provide a sense of calm and resilience. It equips us with the tools to navigate the storm, to stay grounded amidst the chaos, and to maintain our dignity and self-respect regardless of the narcissist's attempts to unsettle us. But remember, this doesn't mean we should tolerate abusive behavior. It's about understanding, not condoning. It's about responding, not reacting. It's about standing firm, not being swept away. Stoicism offers a powerful tool for navigating the stormy seas of narcissistic jealousy. But how can you put Stoicism into practice in your everyday life? To begin with, maintaining perspective is crucial. Recognize the temporary nature of life and the insignificance of trivial matters. When faced with the destructive jealousy of a narcissist, remember that their feelings are fleeting, like a gust of wind that blows and then disappears. Their envy does not define you. It's a reflection of their inner turmoil. Next, focus on what's within your control. The Stoics were big on this. They believed that our reactions and responses are the only things truly within our control. You cannot control a narcissist's jealousy, but you can control your response to it. Choose not to engage, not to retaliate. Instead, respond with calmness and understanding. This is not about being passive, it's about choosing your battles wisely. Now, let's talk about mindfulness. This is not some new age fad, but an age-old Stoic practice. Be present, be in the moment. Observe your feelings, but do not let them control you. When a jealous narcissist tries to provoke you, take a moment to breathe, to ground yourself in the present. This will help you respond rationally instead of reacting emotionally. In this context, it's also important to emphasize self-care and setting boundaries. Treat yourself with kindness and respect. Don't allow the negativity of a jealous narcissist to seep into your personal space. Set clear boundaries and do not be afraid to enforce them. Remember, your well-being should always be your priority. Finally, remember that Stoicism is not about suppressing emotions, but understanding and managing them. It's okay to feel upset or hurt. What's important is not to let these emotions cloud your judgment and dictate your actions. By incorporating Stoic principles into your life, you can create a fortress of calm in the face of narcissistic jealousy. Stoicism offers you the tools to navigate the stormy seas of life with grace and resilience. Embrace it and watch as the turbulent waves of jealousy crash against your fortress of calm, only to dissolve into nothingness. Adversity about speaking out for justice and daring to step into the unknown. It's not about the absence of fear, but the decision to act despite it. Finally, there's integrity. This is the unwavering adherence to moral and ethical principles. It's about being true to yourself, even when no one is watching. Integrity is the compass that guides us, ensuring our actions align with our core values. These principles strengthen our character and fortitude in the face of adversity. Finally, we have serenity, humility, and forgiveness. Serenity, the first of these principles, is a state of calmness, even amidst the stormiest of situations. It's about maintaining a peaceful heart, even when the world around you is in chaos. The Stoic understands that turmoil is a part of life and finds peace within that understanding. Next, we have humility. This principle encourages modesty and the absence of ego. It's about acknowledging our flaws, accepting them, and understanding that we are not superior to others. A Stoic knows that pride is not a virtue, but a barrier to wisdom. Finally, forgiveness. This principle is about letting go of resentment. Holding on to anger only harms the holder, not the wrongdoer. The Stoic forgives, not necessarily because the other party deserves forgiveness, but because they themselves deserve peace. These last principles allow us to find peace and resolution even with our enemies. So, we've covered the 15 Stoic principles for dealing with enemies. A quick recap. Acceptance, perspective and self-control, empathy, resilience and detachment, virtue, wisdom and fairness, patience, courage and integrity, and finally, serenity, humility and forgiveness. Each of these principles serve as a guidepost, illuminating the path towards a non-confrontational and peaceful approach to conflict. The beauty of Stoicism lies in its simplicity. It teaches us to remain grounded in our virtues, to view challenges as opportunities for growth, and to treat others with understanding and fairness. When we embody these principles, we don't just cope with adversity, we leverage it to cultivate resilience and wisdom. The benefits of this philosophy are manifold. It fosters inner peace, bolsters emotional resilience, and promotes a deep sense of understanding and empathy towards others. It's not about defeating our enemies, but about enriching our own lives and the lives of those around us. Remember, the key to Stoicism is not to destroy your enemies, but to disarm them, transforming conflict into understanding and adversity into strength. Life, people come and go like the ebb and flow of the tide. Some are meant to be constants, while others are temporary. Understand that it's okay, it's a part of life, of growth. Cherish the memories, learn from the experiences, and let go when the time comes. Finally, the 16th life lesson. The only person you should try to be better than is the person you were yesterday. In this world of constant comparison, it's easy to lose sight of what truly matters. Self-improvement. Don't measure your progress against others. Instead, strive to be a better version of yourself each day. To learn more, to grow more, to understand more. Remember, life is about growing and improving, not competing and comparing. Our penultimate life lesson is, honesty is the best policy. This may sound cliché, but there's a reason it's been repeated through the ages. Honesty allows for transparency and trust, both of which are crucial in any relationship, be it personal or professional. When you are honest, you not only respect others but also yourself, creating a life of integrity and authenticity. Moving on to our 18th life lesson, you only fail when you stop trying. Failure is not the end of the road, it's merely a stepping stone to success. Each failure is a lesson learned, a stepping stone towards your goal. The only true failure is giving up, so keep trying, keep learning, and never give up. Our 19th life lesson is, don't take things personally. We often let others' opinions affect our self-worth, but it's essential to remember that everyone has their own perspective. What others say or do is often more about them than you, so don't let their words or actions define you. Finally, our 20th life lesson is, life goes on. No matter what happens, life doesn't stop for anyone. It might seem tough at times, but remember you are tougher. Embrace change, accept the inevitable, and remember life is about moving on. In life, it's essential to keep moving forward no matter what. And that, my friends, concludes our list of 20 life lessons that could change you forever. From embracing change and failure to understanding the importance of self-love and gratitude, these lessons remind us to live authentically and courageously. They encourage us to be present, to listen more, and to cultivate a growth mindset. Apply these lessons daily, let them guide you towards a life of fulfillment and purpose. Remember, the greatest teacher in life is life itself.